All right, I have great news. Rates are trending down. Finally, it's what we've all been waiting for. We've been on pins and needles, seeing what's going to happen with rates, and we did see a drop last week, which is super exciting. We are anticipating another drop at the end of September, hopefully, and then another one before the end of the year. But you do not want to wait for more rate drops. And you may ask, well, of course I do, Samantha. I want to get the lowest rate I can. Wrong, 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 wrong. Because if you are going to be waiting, so is everybody else. And what does that mean? That's going to drive housing prices up because it's not just you, but 20 other people that are writing offers on the house that you love because rates dropped even more than they are now. So now that we're seeing now that we're seeing rates trending down, now would be the time to strike while the iron is hot. You have more negotiation power, asking for concessions, reductions, because there's less buyers out there purchasing because they're all waiting for another rate drop. So you definitely do not want to wait like everybody else because you can never change the price you purchase a home for. But you can always refinance out of the rate you have. And now that we're seeing the trend of the housing price or the rates going down, and we're anticipating more rate drops through the end of the year, strike while the iron is hot, negotiate a great price for the property that you want, and then refinance later when the rates drop. Because we're seeing that trend already going down, which is fantastic for everybody. But if you've been on the fence, now is the time to start writing offers and getting in on the house that you want and get in your dream home. Now, if you look historically, the last 50 years, we are still sitting in a good spot for rates, guys. Yes, it's not 3%, but we are still historically low compared to what they used to be. And if we look at 2005, we had 7.2 million home sales in the United States. Granted, we had less people living here. But last year we had 4 million home sales. 7, 4, significantly lower than what it was in 2005. So that means that we are going to start having more people wanting to purchase, more people wanting to sell. We need to make sure that we are striking while the iron is hot. And right now there are properties on the market that have been sitting a little bit longer. So you have more negotiation power to offer less with concessions than you would when rates drop even more with multiple offers that are going to drive those prices up for the sellers. So get in now, refi later, and you'll get the property you want without having to overbid on something to have some crazy price just because you're waiting for a lower rate. And we're already seeing rates trending down, which is fantastic. So now that we're seeing that, go out there and write offers. Get into the house that you want while we're seeing the rate trending down. If you have questions, if you need help, please give me a call today. I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. But like I said, good news for everybody. Rates are trending down, and we expect that they're going to be trending down through the end of the year. So get out there and buy some houses.